examination. I don't know anything. I should have studied better. And the list of thoughts go on. Let's take a step back. Each one has decided that they are either going to make it or not going to make it on this exam. In life, don't we do the same? We decide we can do it because we feel we are intelligent or smart enough to actually do it. Or we are not brainy enough to succeed like the others. It's a self-assessment we critically take upon ourselves to negative or positive extremes. But how does God view us? Does He assess or put us down like in an examination? Let's take a look. This is John. Like many others, he's taking an exam today, but he does not see he's up for it. His confidence is way low, and he seems to be wondering,
why am I even sitting to take this exam when I know I'm going to fail? I mean, why did I bother to come here in the first place?
Truly, I can understand what John is feeling. I mean, don't we all go through this? Wait a minute. Looks like someone is trying to make an attempt in cheating. And he's trying to get something from John. Good luck to both of you for not getting caught.
Are you talking to me?
Looks like.
This is an exam.
Pretty much aware of that.
Don't waste each other's time and just try to make of what we can in this remaining few hours that is left. Probably you both will be having with the examiner soon.
I'm Moses. Okay, maybe I should introduce myself better. King David, and he's the great guy who divided the Red Sea, Prophet Moses.
Alright, I guess it's a little bit out of hand. Probably I should call the examiner.
John, can I say this if you are patient to listen to me? Right now, if you see, time has stopped and I am not a chance encounter. Probably someone is trying to reach out to you.
I'm a bit... Why is this happening in the first place? You mean to say we are invisible to the examiner? And I'm in the fourth season of Stranger Things.
I would say thank you for reaching out. God heard you and He sent both of us.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Cool down. Isn't that a far-fetched thing to say? I mean, I hope you're alright.
Actually, we both are doing great. You believe you cannot talk to God in an exam hall?
No, I mean, aren't you both dead? Aren't you?
Dead in physicality and not on earth. Yeah, sometimes that happens, but people do talk about us.
In Sunday school lessons and stories.
And in spirit, we are there. So anyways, to reach out, why are you so down? I mean, besides for the fact you didn't study for the exam.
Thank you for rubbing salt on the wounds. I didn't get enough time to study, and the subject is boring, and I'm not very smart.
But what should an exam have to do with you being smart? I mean, I never went to school and had a college degree, but I still managed to rule an entire kingdom for nearly half a century.
And 10 plates is no easy feat.
It makes a lot of sense, but I can't compare myself with you guys. I mean, it's not right. It's just that no matter what I do, I'm not good enough. I mean, let's say I believe you're King David and you're Prophet Moses, and you've had successful legacies and people adored you. But it's not the same with me. I'm trying to satisfy everyone around me, and still there isn't any appreciation.
Why do you say that?
You know the usual stuff from home. John, why don't you finish your homework? Why don't you put your clothes in the correct place? Why don't you finish that and that? Look at yourself, blah blah, and the list goes on.
John, I was the youngest in my family, and even I had days like that. But that never made me any lesser. Look, I was taking care of sheep, and Prophet Samuel called upon me. I had no idea what was God's plan.
And a person like me, who couldn't hold his tongue straight during a conversation, had to give long talks in front of people who are seeing me for the first time.
So you mean to say,
what do you hope for in life?
you know the obvious, Good marks, good friends, good food, and the list goes on.
Besides these silly things,
Are these silly to you?
probably they are. I mean, really, would these matter to you when you compare all the things added to you and what you have?
Wait, John. Have a seat and relax. Probably you might have to think over what we said. Don't overreact. Calm down.
King David and Prophet Moses, why are you here?
Because God wanted you to see us for who we are.
And what should I see?
A simple shepherd boy who didn't have anything and later had everything. I wasn't the brightest and strongest, but with my knowledge as a shepherd boy and mostly believing God, what had set out for me, I could destroy enemies. I could protect those near to me and mostly lead a kingdom because there was God's hand in it.
The Israelites thought, I'm going to create problems for them. But I didn't doubt his words and went ahead even when others opposed. Is it hard to believe that when you compare yourself to this exam paper, you've been blessed by God and that too generously?
How do you define generosity?
That you could make it to the school safe despite the rains on the road, you could be healthy despite the food poisoning from last week, and you are living with your parents. Isn't that a blessing?
But the world doesn't look at all these things.
Why are you still worried about the world? Is it more important to rely on the world or on God?
I don't know.
I would take your leave now.
Probably you need some time to think about this.
Wait, you can't just vanish just like that from an exam hall. How many minutes do we have left?
We have an hour and a half left.
Really? I thought the chat lasted longer.
Which chat? The chat with the examiner?
When did that happen?
Now,
Ma'am.
I hope you are not cheating.
No ma'am, not at all.
Seemingly, John is very confused after the previous incidents had happened and utterly shocked that how time had stopped so he could talk to King David and Prophet Moses. Definitely, nothing seems less purposeful when God is reaching out to us. But wait a second, we can see something happening. Is someone trying to peek over to John? Well, this is a day for many unusual sightings.
God, tell me this is all a dream.
No. You have got another hour before the paper vanishes away like a dream.
Hello, John.
Do I know you?
Queen Esther.
Hello, John.
And whom should I assume you to be?
Well, the usual guy, Paul.
As in the Pope?
Nah, I was Saul. Now Paul. Glad to meet you.
Well, this seems to be a day of kings, queens, and leaders and prison breakers.
Well, every story has a hero and a heroine. I'm so glad to be the heroine today.
I know, right? The man above keeps planning and puts us in weird situations. But we all come to know the answers to it at the end.
Okay, look, everything seems so out of the ordinary, and I don't even understand why now.
Why now you mean to say?
I mean, I am in the middle of an exam. Couldn't this have happened yesterday night?
Well, this seems to be a better time to talk. You were half asleep yesterday night while studying. Nothing would have made sense to you. But leaving that aside, what's wrong when God is trying to talk to you in an exam hall?
But I don't see him.
Well, I too don't see him too often, but he is there.
How do you know?
Just like I knew he was there when I had to marry the king. Just like I knew he was there when my cousin was decided to be killed. Just like I knew he was there when I went to meet the king in the court. Even if my life was at cost, he knew he was there through it all.
But that was years and years ago. I can't compare 2019 to, I don't know, BC 30.
Does time and years go hand in hand when we are in the presence of God?
John, don't look at yourself the way the world looks at you. Look at yourself how God would want you to be. The answer lies within you. It's not very difficult.
John, what King David, Moses, and Queen Esther, and me are trying to say is the same thing. Every person in this world is made in the image of God. That means you're humble, kind, loving, caring, patient, and generous, just like God. But we believe in the whims and fancies of the world and forget our actual purpose in this lifetime. Tell me, from when the hands on the clock stop, did you actually focus on the paper or what God is trying to tell you?
I was trying to understand why is this happening to me. I know. But how do I know what He has truly set out for me?
You will just know when you truly believe in His existence in your life.
John, I wasn't everyone's favorite person. I was more like the demon-possessed Roman Jew sent out to kill all Christians. But God knew deep down that I had the strength and courage to carry out His work. If I hadn't seen for myself how my actions have hurt others, I wouldn't have realized the love of God had healed my soul, and I was broken several times. John, you have the strength and belief of a true child of God. So why belittle yourself with examination marks? Although you and me both know you're going to get good marks.
That's true. I am going to get the result of my own actions, and God has no role in that.
So take that step forward.
And stand with your head held up high.
And what do I say? Paul? Esther? Why am I not surprised?
John, are you really planning to get your papers taken away?
No, ma'am. I'll resume.
Can I say this is more exciting than the Game of Thrones? Wow, this is something I've never been. Come on, John. Why is it taking so hard to be stopped about what the world thinks about you when you have God on your side?
Time's up, kids. Please stop writing.
Everyone hands in their papers. But John seems to be the last person to go to the examiner.
Ma'am, here are my papers.
Thank you, John. I hope you weren't cheating.
No, ma'am, not at all. Ma'am, can I ask you something?
Sure.
Do you believe in God?
Yes, I do.
Do you think He believes in examination marks?
Do you think God only checks marks and not the person?
I don't think He believes in marks. But what happens if I fail in life? Will God still stay with me?
John, I have practically failed in a lot more exams I can count, and yet I'm still here next to you as a teacher.
Really? I mean, did you fail in your 10th? 12th? Degree? Wow, that's a weird hat trick.
You think so? Even I think that too.
So you never wanted to question God? Why did I fail even if you would have worked hard?
Oh, several times. But the trick isn't about feeling frustrated in God. When I look at the number of times I see my failures and compare my success, I see the failures weighing higher. But when I know the mistakes and understood them, this has guided me to make proper decisions. God never left both my hands.
How do you know?
I just know. Have you ever tried praying to God without a doubt in your mind?
I don't think so.
Doubt. See, these exams are for the moment, but a life filled with prayer and devotion to God never expires.
But you're sure God will never leave us?
Just like how our parents never leave our hands, God is holding on to us tightly. We need to hold it tighter and walk on top of troubles, just like Jesus walked over the strong waters.
Ideally, we should follow this example set by King David, Prophet Moses, Queen Esther, and Missionary Paul. But too often, we worry about what others think about us and how should we perform in this world. What God has set out for us will come gradually and in the time He has decided. Let us not place our worries on what the world, but be filled with hope and peace with what God has planned.